Oh, we got a dog kind of close.
Yeah.
Let's get that, I think. Right?
I just will grab it when I.
Let's just run back for now. Run back for now.
I mean, all the blessings are running out, so this would be a
Yeah,
good time.
we'll just zone out. It's fine.
I think we should grab the dog though. It's like easily
Does that
pulled,
fit
and we
fast?
kind of need
Yeah.
the leather.
All right, come back down.
Okay, Riley, your bubble.
Make sure he's
Riley,
ranged.
are you down here, Riley?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
We're very spread.
Loot the dog.
Hey guys, make sure you come loot this dog, man. I need to skin this.
Right click,
All right.
pass on
Just turn the loot off.
Everyone, right click, pass on loot.
Yeah. No, you're not looting anything, so just turn it
Hit
off.
yes. Yeah, make sure you put it on yes.
All right, we'll zone out, and we can rebuff outside. So once everybody's zoned out, just rebuff out there, and then we'll zone in, and we'll come down. We'll kill Gehennis, and we'll go do Lucy and Mag.
I need a summon his speeder. I forgot my cache of what's it called? The eco cache.
That's fine.
Oh,
we can
no
summon
worries.
him while we are outside.
The Warlock's right outside, so.
You summon on Peter and start getting rebuffs out. Get your food buffs.
Oh, look, it's that Warlock.
Ooh, Megalo?
Wait, why don't we all just report this
Thank
guy
you.
while we're here, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
I got it.
Everyone targets Smelly. And then right
Smelly?
click, report player.
But they're not
cheating, I
doing
guess.
anything.
They're a griefer.
They're griefing.
I'm pretty sure that's Smelly artist.
Why are they griefing though?
They were pulling
We're
back
pulling.
on mobs
I mean,
up
he
to
can
their
try.
summoning's done. I don't know, he already
We
did
wiped
earlier.
two BRD mobs, so it's pretty sad.
But you're just doing it earlier, right?
All right, we can zone back in. Finish rebuffs inside. All right, let's pull. We're gonna have double annihilator here, so just try to be good about your taunts. Got a Fire Lord for Frankie.
That giant seemed to turn the wrong way.
Come across the bridge.
Yeah, I got an evade on my frostbolt there. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's because it got knocked. So like from for like a millisecond while the tank is in there and still has aggro, it like invades for some reason.
Need more first level sunders.
Okay, every single warrior should be sundering first every single time.
Also just for like all the tanks, try and be on top of circle when it's just giants and general mobs. Because
Get
even
ready
on
for surgery.
Annihilator, when you
Surgery,
taunt,
surgery.
even on Annihilators, when
Back
you
up.
taunt, the mobs don't turn around.
Everyone stack.
Try and stack with the other tanks.
Stack. Let's go to giants quick on the left side. We're gonna skip that bridge dog, just so we're not dealing with it.
There's a patrolling dog on the right.
Yeah, there's actually 2 patrolling dogs. If everyone
Yeah.
wants to come back.
Vex your next bubble.
Okay.
Come back.
Tanks, make sure you're careful of this lip. For line of sight.
We should back up more.
I think we gotta go, like,
kinda scuffed.
well, actually, no, that one turned around.
It's
Okay.
fine, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tank the dog right here.
Yeah, just make sure you guys have proper LOS with this lip.
Bubble with Vex. Thank you.
Yeah, Delirious has got it.
Who's this dog?
Next bubble.
Let's go. Go for Firelord.
Loot dog.
Loot the dog.
Follow that for
this,
dinosaur.
this is Giant and Destroyer, so we're gonna space these out.
I'm free action potioning and destroy.
Got it.
We usually do destroyer in the back.
Yeah. Just space them out as best you can.
Watch
Yeah.
Shred, guys.
I taunted it, yeah.
That skull was really scary for a second.
My hero, the Gordo.
So like on this destroyer pull, we usually have the
Alright,
destroyer
we can head
closer
down.
to where it's standing when it's pulled.
What about Bridge
dog
Dog?
We're gonna
Dog on the
no,
side.
we'll get Red Dog later. We don't need to do it right now.
Should pre-pop Shadow, yeah.
Yes, you can pop a shadow whenever your cooldown is open. We'll do the Surger on the right first. Come down, guys. Stack. If you need a greater shadow protection potion, I think Swan has them.
I can
Yeah,
also
I
trade.
still have some.
Do you have Faven for this pack first attempt?
No, I don't. I popped the GSPP. Good alert.
Like, be careful. It should be fine.
You can run in, Delirious, and I'll pull to the right. Just double giant, we can stack them. We'll just wait on the dog. You guys can chill, mana up.
Death Camp, it's your bubble.
Who was it?
Death Camp.
Gotcha, yep.
Sorry, am I quiet?
No, I
Go
just,
for me.
the first part, I couldn't hear the first part.
Bubble?
Yep.
Nice job.
Wow.
Wait, can Juju Embers be cast on other people?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Gordon, I can get you on Gehenna's if somebody else can get you on Mag.
I'll do mag. I have one more.
I'm grieving.
Are we should probably pre-GFPP when we get closer, yeah.
We will, but we're gonna fight some more mobs that do fire damage.
Fire elemental.
Careful on your right, everybody.
Yes, please come on left. We can stack these giants.
Yep.
That dog is coming, I see it.
When it gets here, Kendra, it's your bubble.
We're gonna kill these and actually go back a ways. To where we killed it last time, the last reset.
That's the long patrol, right?
Yes. So everyone start moving.
Then 3D buff, solar moving.
Yeah, we got time to get some rebuffs out, drink some water.
Who's got bubble discount?
Kendra.
Yeah, grabbing this. Alright. Get this Fire Lord on the left.
If you pull If you pull the other fire lot after, we can pop fire.
Yo, grab some sub
Yeah, I can
fire.
do that next.
Yeah, grats on the sub file.
What?
Came through Discord.
What do you say?
Or the
Sound
donation, right?
effect came through Discord.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, if you guys can pop a GFPP, you can do that now. Or whenever it's off CD. Try to space these out. Try to have the destroyer back a little bit behind the giant.
If you need GFPP, Gordon has like 40.
Try to space it out. We'll do the Surger after, and then we'll use that Annihilator on the right as a Rage Bomb. Alright, I'll grab the Surger when he comes back. If you guys all want to come group on Star.
Yo, only. Yo, Gordon. You got that thing. I got that thing. Did it work? No, it went on me, didn't it? Did it? Wait, did it work on you?
If you're
Yeah,
targeting
here,
him.
Hold on. I think I was in the habit and I
There's a
did
blood
this
of the mountain on
mouse
this
over.
one.
Give me 30 seconds.
Alright, get the rest of your buffs up in case you need anything else. Make sure you got your greater fire protection potion up and a greater shadow. Tanks on the ads, you're going to be taking them sort of in that nook that they're in right now. Make sure that you are at least 8 yards apart, probably 10, just to be safe. If you were healing those guys, you're kind of standing where like the rune is on the ground. The rest of the raid is going to be over where we kind of are right now. This is the area where Gehennis is going to be kited around against the lava, just so that every time the rain of fire goes out on the boss, on the melee, the tank can drag it out. If you are a melee and for whatever reason you don't have a greater fire protection potion up and you're in the rain of fire, you should probably just get out. Don't sit there and DPS the boss taking fire ticks, especially if you have the curse on you. That's probably the only way that you guys are going to die on this fight, short of you like pulling threat.
I have 1 minute CD on Fab.
Then we wait one
Okay,
minute.
we can wait.
If there's rain of fire on the tanks, do we take it to like the middle of the semicircle?
Yeah, you do have some wiggle room there. So yeah, if
Hey.
you're on one of those, if you're on one of the ads, and
Zara?
the rain of fire goes out on you. Yeah.
So, in the raid thingy where the pictures are, there's that said Gehennas is tanked right where I'm walking now.
Yes.
And then Rain of Fire and back.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
So, where am I starting? Am I starting here?
You
Or
can
am I
just you can start wherever you want. Like if you
Oh,
want to pull
yeah.
it kind of to the middle and
So
then make a
I'm
judgment call to
starting
go.
here.
Okay, so you're gonna start where the circle is. That sounds good.
Are you gonna pull him to me?
Yeah, I'll pull it to you.
Do we get a rage mob?
All of the
Yes.
yeah, we'll get a rage bomb here. We'll
I
get.
don't think you need free action potion for tanking Gehennas, though, do you?
You
Isn't it
shouldn't
just
need
that?
one.
If,
You
if
should
he's
not.
pulled... Yeah.
It should be fine. I'll pull him out. All of the off tanks need to pop a FAP though, otherwise you're just gonna.
You should
need a
rage
double
pot or stone shield. If you're dual wielding, do stone shield.
Yeah.
All right, I'm pulling this rage bomb.
Yo, anyone want to make out real quick?
Yeah.
Casters, set this one out.
Sure, let's
If you are assigned to decursing, that is your #1 priority on this fight. You stop doing everything else and you decurse.
Am I decursing?
You
No,
are
we got
not
a lot of
assigned.
mages.
should be able to kill it.
Build
Trading this
rage.
with
Yep,
anyone?
you guys should be good. Let's go kill it. I'll get a little pull timer out. Off tanks, you are running in and fapping. I'm gonna pull Gehennis out.
5, 4,
Yeah, Fabs now.
3, 2,
Go off tanks,
One.
go. Spread out range.
Rio DLP after this.
Which one was cursed?
Decurse color, please.
Don't stand in my kiting way, by the way, Rangers.
Keep getting
One is stunned
decurses
in
out.
fire.
Punches is still cursed. Beef is
Go.
still cursed. Thank you.
Yeah, we need the off-tank decursors to do that, like ASAP.
Off tanks.
Good 3 and 4.
Every,
That's solar.
off tanks need to be decursed
Oh,
priority.
Just if you are a mage,
Off tanks, that's Bellica. You're
decurse.
dedicated to off tank.
Bellicus though.
Elmo, take over
You
the
should have
spells.
been off tank decursing.
Keep
Yeah,
rolling
coming.
out of fire.
Yeah, blinking over, decursing. Decurse everyone. Coming back. Blinking over, decursing.
Watch your feet.
If you can pop another grain of
Please
fire, you need to do
decurse.
that.
Decurse on Frankie.
Yeah.
Alright, Gehennis is gonna be down.
Now on
Over
the
deck.
Which one who needs decurse?
Decurse down.
Up on X first.
You're standing in fire. Some of you are standing in fire.
Decurse Parlet, please. Thank you.
Like, were we not, like, set on, like, who was decursing? Like, did we not know our assignments? Like, that was,
Stop
like...
afterwards.
Well, Bellica was decursed off tanks, but I don't know, like, the decurse was lacking on, like, the melee, it looked like.
Yeah, people were
melee-
not.
That's not
prioritizing
Bellica's job.
away. That was
The
really-
boss did not get moved enough at all.
The boss
Yeah.
moved the ball.
Well, if it doesn't get moved enough,
told
you,
it's gonna
move, you
cast.
just move out of the
The
fire,
boss-
right?
The boss is going to cast. It is on somewhat of the melee to understand that they are standing in rain of fire and they need to get out of it. We talked about
I
that.
told you not, Rangers, not to stand in my kiting path. Most of the Rain of Fires wasn't even on the melee camp. It was on Rangers standing 5 meters away from the boss.
Yeah, it's definitely true. There were range standing in Delirious' kiting path. That was part of it.
We also had some LOS issues with this fucking lip right here.
The whole line was full of Rain of Fires. The whole line. How's that possible?
If we move, there's gonna be dog respawns. We should talk somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Can we just go back to Ironforge? Because I don't feel comfortable clearing with like 37.
Yeah, we don't really have replacements, so
Honestly.
let's just get a port up to IF.
Yeah, we're just spread too thin. It's unfortunate. Fucking sucks. Maybe we, like, maybe we went back into MC too early.
So I don't know if it was super clear. I think that there wasn't enough like explanation for everybody. The Rain of Fire was completely fucked.
Right. I mean, that's why I said before the poll, melee. It is 100% on you to understand that you are standing in rain of fire, even if the boss is in that rain of fire.
Absolutely, you did say that. I think that to the two warriors that are dead, and to me who dropped down to like 19%, I don't think it was like emphasized quite enough.
Yeah, there's a big discrepancy in decurses. Our lowest decursing mage had 9, our highest decursing mage had 21. So that really needs to be prioritized, and decurses need to be prioritized on melee especially.
I guess, like, yeah, before we went into that fight, I thought that I made it very clear that decursing was the #1 priority, and making sure you get out of rain of fire no matter the circumstance was also like those two things. That was like, you do those two things, this fight is easy. And it sounds like people did not do those two things.
That was
Like,
hell for raid healer, to be honest.
I'm looking at some of the decurses from the mages, and some of the mages almost exclusively decursed ranged, which is a big problem. Because the ranged are a lot more capable of moving out of Rain of Fire and doing so more quickly.
The melee are probably farther away, and that's why they're less likely to be decursed.
I got logs if you're interested. I'll post them to the channel.
Yeah, I mean, we'll look at them later. I don't know if
Yeah.
right now is the best time for us to dissect it all. I'm sure that there are a few people that I know that are going to do a very good job of dissecting them. I'm not memeing or anything. Like, we're probably going to look at the logs and post a lot in the HC Elite Discord about what just happened.
Yep.
But let's take this as a learning experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This was, I mean, yeah, I think if anything, this showcases that none of these fights in MC are easy. It's that we have done a very good job up until this point of executing them and avoiding the mechanics that are going to get people killed. And I think that maybe we went in there and I guess did not emphasize enough the things that people needed to get done in order for 0 deaths to happen. So moving forward, we'll try to do that, but I don't think that anyone should be coming into these MCs thinking, oh, well, they've done this before. They're no longer difficult. They're no longer scary fights. Every single fight in here is scary.
Yeah, execution is huge. We just lost as many people as we did up to this point in MC on one boss. So it highlights the importance of making sure to do your role on each boss.
I really wanted to do Lucifron first. I was talking about that earlier because that's like the easiest one. It like gets decurses down. Like, I think that was like a big issue.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but if you're doing Lucifron into Magmador, you're gonna deal with like respawns of trash. That's also kind of annoying.
Don't we need that stuff anyway, though?
Lucifron and Mac is like are not much easier than this fight. I think actually Lucifron is technically harder than Gehenna's because there's like stuff for the hunters to learn what to do.
Well, we've got mostly the same hunters on the assigned.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, our hunter core is the same.
Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. I feel like maybe we just weren't ready. Because we had some trouble filling the roster also. Ideally, we'd like to see some better gear on people, and like a lot of people signed absent that are actually very geared right now.
I mean, it's not a gear discrepancy,
but
it's
yeah.
execution
I don't want to.
There's nothing wrong with going in when we did, in my opinion. I think it was
Yeah, I don't want to blame being too early or gear. Just looking at
That's
logs
true.
immediately, the rain of fire damage was it's like 3 times the normal amount of rain of fire damage we had.
Yeah, well, I
It was
mean,
a lot of rate of fire damage, yeah.
we also had 2 to 3 times more melee than we have in the past. Like, we've had a lot more warriors than we have on previous attempts.
Yeah, we were actually short on hunters. Hunters are a very nice and safe class. They deal good damage. And we were short actually. We were supposed to bring 5. Actually, 6 even, I think.
So,
yeah.
I just want to, I don't know if anyone else, so where the range group was where we were and where the melee and the tanks were, there was at least 4 or 5 times where the lip was causing me LOS issues. So, you know, a lot of the healers are trying to move up on top of the lip, and then what happens is now everyone is up top there in that one area where Delirious is tanking. So, I don't know if anyone else was having LOS issues for healing the melee and the tank. So, there was one point where I had to lay on hands Delirious.
Is it? I don't know. We can go through it later, Death Camp. I think this wasn't even a healing problem. The healers were asked to out heal 3 times some of these people's HP because of just the rain of fire damage.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a healing problem. It's a standing and fire problem. Like, just don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there were some pretty nasty rain of fires, but yeah, most of the damage was, I mean, that was a lot of rain of fire damage. A lot.
Yeah, like Beep took almost 9,000, Bellica took 8,000, and Kolo took 15,000 damage of rain of fire.
Holy shit.
Was it tick 4?
Got 1,000.
Not sure the individual.
A little over 1,000.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get loot out while people are still here and invoice and stuff. So off of Gehenna's, we have Lawbringer gauntlets and the Sorceress dagger. We can start with the Lawbringer gauntlets. Yeah, I think it's 5 piece for Calamity. So that's an easy one. Let's just give that to her. And then,
So for the dagger, I think it should go to someone who has like the strat live offhand, because like they can use it like right away. So
okay.
Instead of like a two-hander.
If you have that offhand or a very good offhand, can you, and you're a caster DPS that's interested in it, can you toss out a roll in chat just so we know, and then we'll decide from there. That's just so that we know.
I think Isuvi is a good pick. He's very high DPS normally. Been here all the time. All of the rest of his gear is very good.
Make me sad.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll go Asubi with the dagger. Asubi, go trade the square. And then we'll go through the BOEs. I actually have more BOEs, but it's yeah, we'll go through these ones first. Does anyone want Felhar bracers? Just toss out a roll.
Can we just take a second also to give some Fs for Cold Beef and Bellica? I know Cole and Bellica have been with us for a long time.
Yeah.
I know that we'll all be sad to see them go. I know that the hype is also gone in many ways from this challenge, but I do hope that all three of you consider going again. You've been really fun to play with.
Yeah, I'm sorry to see you guys go, but thanks for all the help.
Yeah, man, Colo tanked my first like 5 dungeons when I had 60. You guys a beast. I miss him.
Not the people I expected. I was not expecting that. Wow.
I certainly had to switch a gear when I saw the message come up. Try to like focus back on the fight.
It's hardcore, man. It's easy till it's not, right? Like the wheels fall off and then it's like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay calm like after you drop down to like less than 20% and 2 people die.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm watching this again. One of the biggest issues I see here as you know, for trying to heal the melee and the people kiting. So range, like I said, are in the middle. The reason why so much of the ranged and at least the healers had to move up off that lip is because literally, if you're at the bottom where I was here, I don't know if you I don't have it up. I can share my screen for a second. Okay, I'm sharing screen. So if you go and look like right here, you can see this lip right here is complete LOS. So I had to go in, lay on hands them, and like everyone down here cannot heal any of the melee up there.
Barry, can you give us a second? Wasn't what?
I mean, that is where 2 melee look to be dead as well.
Yeah, man. It's, I don't know if we want to try like kiting in a different, you know, area next time, but yeah, that lip was really brutal for LOS.
We need to dig some bots up and then see like and compare.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where I'm tainted as well. No?
I think Ombi was kiting along the top of the ridge and not on the other side of it.
Okay.
Yeah, so just move everything a little closer. So like
Yeah, I
range
guess-
go a little more towards the den, and then the tank is on the lip instead of over it.
Because the ads aren't really doing anything, so you can get pretty close to the ads. Just not
it's just
like
a,
8 yards.
12 yard range
Just-
for this time.
yeah, if you're 12 yards, you're safe for sure. They need to be like 8 yards apart, is what the assignment sheet said.
Yeah. Look at all that space between the ranged and the ads. We could just have them move a little closer to the ads.
I know we also usually start near the north side, because I'd be like all the way up in the northwest area, usually with my hunter range. I'm still pretty far on the edge. Like hunters and like some casters which have long range, I guess you can like just be way further to the edge. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. And maybe we need to like take more time to go over the assignments, over the boss.
I guess, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Because there was a lot of comms about assignments and decurses, I think, which shouldn't happen if everyone knows what they're doing.
Like a screen share review of the spreadsheet would have been helpful to a lot of the new players.
Everyone has access to it.
Yeah, but sometimes it helps getting, you know, the creators what they think of it, you know, in their own words, rather than trying to interpret it yourself.
Well, I mean, like, if you have any questions, like, you should really ask. Like, I don't know why. Like, if you're like not feeling like a certain way or something's like not 100%, like you should always ask. Like, there's no reason not to. Like at the beginning of the raid, like I made sure, like, does everyone have like their decurse assignments down, and nobody said anything. So I don't know, like, I don't know why people are afraid to speak up. Kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but we'll look through things and then like discuss it with people. I don't think anyone in particular is at fault, except like our preparations probably not. It could probably be better, right? And like actively, I don't know, maybe we have to like actively talk to people instead of like everyone at once, right? Maybe that would help. Not saying that's what happened, but just going over assignments like individually with people is probably like a good idea.
I agree. Kind of my whole thought about this is just I think like an ounce of preparation is worth a pound of cure, you know. Situation, and if just making sure everyone knows exactly what they're supposed to do.
Who are we trading flashback to if we're gonna use
them? You could trade them back to my priest. Oh, I'm at the bank.
Anyways, I'm going off. Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thanks guys. If anybody wants to, you know, later like have a chat about the fight, or whatever, I'm down. You know, if anybody wants to talk about it or go over it, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think we have to like figure out what exactly.
Yeah, I think honestly, like I'm being real, I think 90% of the problem was that, you know, that LOS thing, because it forced so many people to go up towards melee, which meant fire is like hitting everyone, right? Because people were grouped up.
I would say that, and the range positioning, like none of them should ever be in the path of where the tank is going to kite through.
Yes. Yeah, the range, they shouldn't have any problem with LOS because the boss should be fine. You know, he's big enough to be able to hit.
There's so much space in that room. Like,
yeah.
Space should never be an issue. It's like 2 football fields, the way we kill it.
I don't...
We should actually move the tank line further to the left if you watch the replay. On the Google Sheets, it's very far up to the right. And if that's LOS, we have to stay to this purple zone.
Yeah. Yeah, if you watch, I can like clip it, but if you watch my VOD, you can see where the LOS is. Like as soon as he's the tank is in the melee or like above that lip. I mean, even though it looks like it's not LOS, it is, and it's, you know, it forced us to go literally on top of that ridge, which was like right in its path to be able to heal him.
Yeah, the fight was definitely more spread out than I've ever seen it.
I
thought I heard Delirious say that there were more Rain of Fires than he had seen previously too.
Yeah, I think we got really bad luck with it.
If you watch the replay, people even started in my line of kiting.
Yeah.
I mean, just kite through them. That's their problem. That's what I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like
No. The thing was that there was rain of fire in the way because
Oh,
there were
true,
people
true.
in the path. That's what the problem was.
But I don't understand it. Maybe it's because I don't play melee. But like, stop hitting the boss for 3 seconds of DPS downtime and move out of the giant fire falling from the sky. It doesn't seem like it's that detrimental to the raid to just don't DPS, sidestep, and then wait, kite it back, and then go into DPS again.
Wouldn't even have been a problem if there was like 1 or 2, 3 healers maybe on the lip to counter the line of sight.
That's what I was
there
thinking.
Were also like 3 mages, 4 mages, 3 warlocks, 4 hunters.
The other thing I think we could have done is put the healers like behind you, Delirious, where you were, so that way we're not in your, nowhere near, still in LOS and not going to be in
That's
your
a very
way.
easy fix for this. We just move the kiting line further to the left, and that's it.
They just kite it along the ridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's an easy fix for the healer. But I mean, we're also asking the healers to heal 20k rain of fire damage.
Yeah, that's not possible.
I think what happened was
75% healing decrease.
Yeah, exactly. But when people moved up onto like the ridge area, everyone was grouped up there, so the rain of fire chance being right there on the melee, and everyone was increased, right? Because like literally more than half the raid was right there.
And send a screenshot in event discussion. So that's how the fight started. And if you see the range camp where the healers are, it's a really nice stack. Not very decent for Gehennas, but and Surgers maybe.
Yeah, honestly, we're lucky we only lost 3 people tonight. Like that, it was about to be way worse.
There's so much space.
I don't think we should take it too much as like a negative hit. I mean, we just learn from it, right? And keep going. Shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, we can't be scared to go back in.
Exactly.
Again, we just need to prep better.
Yep.
I think since we have like a lot of consumes left over, we should try to go to MC next week.
Yeah.
That's a few seconds later. Event discussion.
Yeah, like the rain of fire damage was a big issue. Like Calamity posted the thing. Our last Gehennas was 98k, and this one was 229k damage taken from rain of fire.
Wow.
Like that is over double. Like that is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and
No,
that
there's no
100K
way.
That 100k of extra rain of fire damage or 130k was spread amongst the same 5 people that stood in the fire.
Yeah.
It's literally like, I don't know.
Like if you're standing in fire and healers are having to like heal you, and then somebody else dies because of it, like that's, I don't know, like that's kind of retarded. Just fucking step out of the fire. It's like not hard.
I think some people underestimated how much damage it does too. Like it does 1 to 1.5k per tick, depending on if it crits or not, which is significant if you're melee.
And
Yeah,
that's
it'll
the
eat
problem
your
if
fire
you're
pot in 2 ticks.
Yeah, if you're pre-popping fire pot, the first 2 ticks you don't get a gauge for how much damage it does because you're absorbing it. And then after that, you're like, oh shit, this does a lot of damage.
Like, you shouldn't be worrying about parsing. Just like get out of the fire and stay alive. It's hardcore. It's like not like parse doesn't matter
if you stay alive.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather see like a warrior like in the ranged group out, like run way out and just wait till it's safe and run back in than bleed damage to.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think of it like fucking, just like the Shazza or something like that. Like, get out of the fire. If you can't DPS for a little bit, it's fine.
I think expecting somebody's like first time without like that I think that would have been a good thing to say like at the beginning,
watching the clip through again, there's like 2 or 3 mages always DPSing and not really decursing. That's also not great.
No.
I had to blink across the map and
I'm
go
wondering
decurse off
actually
things.
if some of the decurse problem on the melee was because of that same LOS problem.
It definitely was for me. There was probably like a 5-second period where I was just running around trying to get in LOS speakers.
I mean, it probably was, and at that point, that's where that's where it comes is the you know, the known phrase "get out of fire."
Is the log posted? I'm sorry, I didn't hear if it was.
Yeah, it's in repo.
Yeah, I feel like dissecting this too much is actually going to it's going to be a detriment to our progress. Like, it's simple. Just don't stand in fire and we go do it next week.
Yep, don't stand in fire and we
Move-
just got to
move the
change the
tank
positioning.
Yeah, change the positioning of the tanks and the healers a little bit. Go back next week, don't stand in fire. Win.
Yeah.
GG, walk in, pump it down.
I think for the positioning too, we should never have the boss dragged on the other side of the lip.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this could have been way worse. I think we just shake the rust off, mourn those that lost, and just take it a lot more serious next time.
I was stressed every time I saw someone die. I panned the camera back to make sure it wasn't a off tank. And there's an ad like running at someone, you know.
Yeah, Elixir of Fortitude saved me. I was at 5% for like 15 seconds. I was line of sighted.
What was that?
It might be smart to turn the notifications off on the hardcore add-on so you don't get distracted when that's happening.
Bandages are your friend.
For me, the deaths were more of like a wake-up call to get the fuck out of the fire.
Yeah.
Normally you don't expect deaths on that boss.
Yeah, and I think it goes to show too, for anyone that's watching these, like on anyone's stream, none of this is easy. It's the amount of prep work we've put in to like make it look easy when we do it. Things can go poorly very fast.
Yeah.
Which is why it seems like success is anticlimactic, right? But it's respectable, like on the back end, how much work people are putting in to like plan this shit out and get it done the right way the first time.
Yeah, that felt like it was right on the edge of going really horribly. I'm looking at Tyrannosaurus VOD, and where Bellica died I mean, there's no way he was tunneling the boss, so I don't know, just as an off tank, thanks for standing in the fire to decurse us.
Totally tunneled.
I mean that.
Yeah, another thing too, like 4 people used a health stone on that fight.
Yikes.
Saved
my life. Is that it?
Yeah, it saved my life
Only
too.
4 people.
I
What
would've
is
been
good
dead.
out?
Yeah.
Where'd you get a health stone, Gordon? I wasn't trading you one.
I got one in Blast Lands, bro.
Oh, good.
I should have gotten one. I got down to 15%.
Hey, just pop trade with Warlocks. We'll give you health stone.
Yeah, I gave out a good 30 plus. Not sure if I got everybody.
If I didn't double pot Hellstone and Flask, I would have died.
Yeah,
And
you
then
got low, C-Dank. You got low.
Somebody
was
I don't know
worried.
which healer saved me, but thank you. Holy
All
shit.
the melee got low though. There was some melee low.
Well, and I feel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't worry though. 100% XP coming soon. We go again.
True. Just re-roll, dude.
Tyrannosaur was watching a VOD and it broke his
Dude,
stream.
I was using a different browser.
Yeah. I don't know why it does that for you.
Dude, it's so strange.
It's such
I have
a
no
weird.
idea.
Like, if you exported that and uploaded it to YouTube, would it break your internet watching it on YouTube?
No, I think YouTube's fine. It's Twitch. I think it's specifically Twitch.
That's so weird.
I think another good idea that could help is Duran has YouTube videos of these fights, and you see all aspects. You can see it in action too. And if you don't know where you need to be, that's a very good thing to see.
It should be required reading. I actually went and checked those out before the raid today.
But I think, like Elmo said, it's your responsibility too as a DPS to know where you need to be, and if you don't, you need to say something.
I mean, to be honest, I'd be willing to bet that some of the new raiders didn't even know about the hardcore elite spreadsheet.
I mean, yeah.
There's a mixture.
I don't know.
Of responsibility from the leadership and responsibility that's like personal and individual.
Yeah, I don't know. I do feel. I mean, I probably, I don't know, maybe feel more responsible for today than a lot of people do, and I don't know. I didn't feel like I needed to handhold people as much, but maybe I guess we do.
Don't be too hard on yourself, man.
You can't have it all on you, man. You know, you did a lot.
I blame Death Camp.
That was my fault.
Did any of the people who died not use a Hellstone?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
People that died all had curses on them. I'll spam healing them.
Yep.
So even if they did Hellstone, it was fucking nothing.
One point, I had to bubble myself and just run in the fire to start healing people, and fucking I lay on hands. What's the name? Delirious, and thank God I did, because he was like, I think, down like 40%, and because the fire it was just following the fucking Delirious, man, because like everyone was there on top of it.
I didn't take damage from the fire, but yeah.
It felt like everywhere I went, like another rain of fire just kept on dropping on top of me.
Yeah, I think it was just because everyone was
Gehenna's
so
just slapped me.
Oh, that was Gehenna's damage, yeah.
Yeah, I was down to like 30 or 40%.
So what is the normal amount of dispellers that we have on that boss, Gehenna's?
We had the usual amount. It's just a matter of if they were doing it or not.
Okay, we had 5 mages, right?
So I did not edit a single extra or take away any lines from the old Decur spreadsheet. I just replaced the names. It's the exact same amount.
How did the fight length compare?
I lay on hands beef and he still went down. Good lord.
Our kill took 30 seconds longer, which is a 50% increase.
Yeah, so that factors in a lot too.
Yeah, Colo didn't use Hellstone, but I don't know if he was cursed.
I mean, looking at the log, only 5 people used a Hellstone for the entire run.
Maybe there should be like a PSA, like everyone get a keybind for your Hellstone.
It's B for me.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like looking through my bags and that Hellstone saved my life.
You looked through your bags, dude.
I was like in full panic mode, like where the fuck is this Hellstone?
Is that small?
Oof.
That's stores.
We gotta get you a keybind for that, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things we can do different, but I don't know. We go again.
Yep. All right, guys.
If
I'm
you're
gonna.
in this,
Sorry.
No, if you're in this, yeah, go, everybody. My bad. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah. So you guys who died, I am very sorry. If you're still
I know. I
here.
feel so bad, guys.
At least the Redditors have content.
Yeah, this is what they've been waiting for.
Right? Fucking F, boys. I'm sorry.
All right, guys. I'm gonna head out. But I'll be down. If anybody wants to, go over some stuff, see what else we can do. But otherwise, just go again, guys. Don't get too down. I love you all.
It's mutual, buddy. Thanks for coming.
All right, guys. Thank you.
And we love you.
All right. See you guys.
Hey, happy birthday, me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happy
happy birthday, Duran.
This is why I was
Surprise! 3
this is
people
why we
died.
screamed to you before the attempt started. So we didn't have an awkward like post-death saying happy birthday.
Drew.
Did anybody get you a gift?
Yeah, they got me 3 deaths.
Suvi got you a Goblin Sapper charge.
That is true. Yeah.
After looking
I
at
guess
the log,
this,
I'm gonna have to get SM Ruin for next raid.
I don't know, if you guys don't have your Prebis, you should do dungeons to get your Prebis, and like we really need to be aware of like what's happening in the fight, so like there's no confusion like this. Because like if you didn't know what was happening, like you could literally just ask, or like I could have been like decursing off tanks or like melee or something, because like it just feels so like that's like the second time I had to do it where I had to blink across the map and like decurse people that are like just not getting decursed by people that are like closer. It just feels so
to be fair,
awful.
Bellica died, so.
I mean, yeah, but like Andoran like is like was the backup. So like I don't
It can't
know.
be a solo backup though, right?
Yeah, I know, but it just feels like so bad, like having to do that.
I think not any particular people are on blame there. It's mostly boss position that fucked us over.
You know, actually, I just had a thought. I wonder if because oh my god, okay, I just had a realization. Maybe okay, all right. I used Wreck and Death Wish in Berserker stance, and that's why I took so much damage. And then the random factor continued. I wonder if the warriors who died did the same thing. Like you have to look at the replay or something.
Yeah, the Kolo, he had Death Wish on as he died.
So it's like I think
you could.
So I used to raid with Storm, and like they would have like cooldown timings like on like a spreadsheet. That might be something warriors need to know in advance, so they don't like get fucked by mechanics.
I wouldn't wreck on Gehenna, so I'd save it for Mag.
Yeah.
But Death Wish only reduces your resistances by 20%, so that really wouldn't
Yeah, Death
be
Wish
that big of a
isn't
deal
really a
there.
problem with rain.
I don't know if like minutely going down to which abilities you use is going to change taking 18k and 16k rain of fire damage.
The death issues I feel are greed, and if you're not full HP with a cooldown to save yourself and you're still sitting on the boss, then that's a problem. It's not a DPS race.
Yeah.
Only 9 people out of all 40 absorbed 100% of the rain of fire that they stood in. So if you just, it's like compounding, right? The more people take rain of fire damage, the harder it is for the healers to keep people that are taking unlucky rain of fire placement ticks alive. So if you're ranged and you took rain of fire damage, right, outside your fire protection pot ticks to like run out of the rain of fire, you're actually fucking over the melee who are getting unlucky with rain of fire spawns on top of other rain of fire spawns. So it's like a compounding issue.
Really, I think the biggest issue though was the boss placement over the lip, forcing ranged and healers into weird clumped positions. Like I compared against like our previous Gehenna's kill, and like basically what Omp used to do is like take it up like to the lip and not over it, and then
tank it on top of the lip, right? Like he would ride the lip.
Yeah, which is I definitely did not emphasize that.
Yeah, because I think we even tanked it behind that pillar on the left side. If you're facing Gehenna's where we're tanking him, like we took it behind that pillar instead of in front of the pillar, like between where the ads spawn, where the trash is. You'll see it if you watch Tyrannosaur's VOD towards the end. Like we're actually line of sighting the whole raid when we go behind that like pillar thing.
Yeah, watching Bellica's death is kind of tragic.
Yeah,
though,
some
because
melees
it's
ran,
two healers
yeah,
sitting on
ran
them.
away behind that pillar. True.
I was to be honest, I was following Colo most like and then when he died, I was like, oh shit. But yeah.
I mean, even outside of the Season of Mastery, like melee would die a lot on that boss because of Rain of Fire, just like on normal classic.
Well, I mean, on a positive note, like everyone showed up, everyone was excited to raid. Like that's dope. That we're still doing this. I'm glad I got to show up. If
You are a melee, and for whatever reason, you don't have a greater fire protection pushing up, and you're in the Rain of Fire. You should probably just get out. Don't sit there and DPS the boss taking fire.
I'm just annoyed that Gordon wasn't even on the top of the meters.
Gordon was in survival mode.
Bro, I hid in a corner.
Yeah, you do have some wiggle room there. So yeah, if
Hey.
you're on one of those, if you're on one of the ads, the
Zara?
Rain of Fire goes out on you. Yeah.
So, in the raid thingy way, the
perfect.
So,
okay.
Get a rage mob.
Yeah.
It should be mom. Your #1 priority on this fight.
Alright, real quick.
Yeah.
Caster, sit this one out.
Sure, let's
If
go.
you are assigned to decursing, that is your #1 priority on this fight.
4,
Yeah, Fabs now.
3, 2,
Go off tanks,
1.
go. Spread out range.
Leo, PLP. After this.
Decurse Colo, please.
don't stand in my kiting way, by the way, Rangers.
Keep getting decurses out. Punches is still cursed. Beef is still cursed. Thank you.
Yeah, we need the off-tank decursors to do that, like ASAP.
Off tanks.
Good 3 and 4
Every,
is solar.
off tanks need to be decurse priority.
Just if you are a mage.
Off tanks, that's Bellica, you're
decurse.
dedicated to off tank.
Bellica still.
Elmo, take over
You
the
should
spell.
have been off tank decursing.
Keep
Yeah,
pulling
coming.
out fire.
Yeah, blinking over, decursing. Decurse everyone. Coming back. Blinking over, decursing.
Watch your feet.
If you can pop another Grain of
Please
Fire, you need to do
decurse.
that.
Decurse on Frankie.
Yeah.
Alright, Gehennis is gonna be down.
Now
Move
not
over
the
deck.
One who needs decurse. Decurse down.
Up on X first.
You're standing in fire. Some of you are standing in fire.
Decurse Parla, please. Thank you.
Like, were we not like set on like who was decursing? Like, did we not know our assignments? Like, that was
Stop
like.
afterwards.
Well, Bellica was decursed off tanks, but I don't know, like, the decurse was lacking on, like, the melee, it looked like.
Yeah, people were
melee-
not.
That's not Bellica's job.
The boss did not get moved enough at all.
The boss
Yeah.
didn't move the ball.
Well, if it doesn't get moved enough,
It's gonna
you
cast.
just move out of the
The
fire,
boss-
right?
The boss is going to cast. It is on somewhat of the melee to understand that they are standing in Rain of Fire and they need to get out of it. We talked about
I
that.
told you not ranges not to stand in my kiting path. Most of the Rain of Fires wasn't even on the melee camp. It was on ranges standing 5 meters away.
This is gonna be down.
Reinforce. So
Decurse color.
5, 4,
Yeah, Fabs now.
3, 2,
Go off tanks,
1.
go. Spread out range.
Leo, PLP. After this.
Decurse color, please.
Don't stand in my kiting way, by the way, Rangers.
Keep getting decurses out. Punches is still cursed. Beef is still cursed. Thank you.
Yeah, we need the off-tank decursors to do that, like ASAP.
Off tanks.
Reinforce.
Off tanks need to be decursed priority.
Just if you are a mage.
Off tanks, that's Bellica. You're
decurse.
dedicated to off tank.
Bellica still.
Elmo, take over
You
the
should have
spell.
been off tank decursing.
Keep
Yeah,
pulling
coming.
them out of fire.
Yeah, blinking over, decursing. Decurse everyone. Going back. Blinking over, decursing.
Watch your feet.
If you can pop another Great of
Please
Fire, you need to do that.
Decurse on Frankie.
Yeah.
Alright, Gehennis is gonna be down.
On the
Over deck.
One who needs decurse. Decurse down.
Up on X first.
You're standing in fire. Some of you are standing in fire.
Decurse parlor, please. Thank you.
Versus our 10 out of 10 MC, and the positioning is wildly different. I mean, it's insane. I'll post two snapshots, but it's insane how different it is.
Yeah, I never had line of sight issues before.
What? Here,
I've
just
had-
take a look at this. I'll post it in the raid logs channel.
I mean, I think we know. I don't think we.
Sorry, I don't mean to beat
We're
a
just
dead
saying
horse.
the same thing over and over again. Like, we know why there were LOS issues is because the boss was up on a lip, and it was up there because we didn't realize it was going to be a problem.
I think we should post that video though for a reference to look at. I think that's
Oh,
important.
absolutely. I don't think that anybody that's in chat right now that's heard this said like 6 times now is unaware of it. But for sure, it needs to be something that we make sure people know in the future. So yes, I think putting it in text form in the Discord is important.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Had to cut the tension somehow.
I do have some sympathy for you, Duro.
Thing though is like the fact that people have died now means that we'll take it a little more serious in future raids. So like there's a silver lining to it, right?
These aren't even bad players who died too. Well, I don't think anyone here is a bad player, but like that's
Yeah, no, I don't think anyone's bad either. It's just kind of a wake up call, right?
True. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go, but I think we should get a sign up sheet for next raid going, and like we should like get like something like uniformed, like we do like a rundown of everything, and we make sure like we have like all flasks accounted for. I think the main thing we need is Titans. I think everything else like we're fine on Supreme Power, and Distilled Wisdom. Like we just need the Grom's Blood really, and some Stone Scale Oil. We got a lot of Lotus.
Grom's Blood, Prio 1.
Yeah, Grom's Blood. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
and then dream foil after that, or what's next after that?
We could use some dream foil for GFPPs because we probably burned a bunch, but
I have like
I think
30 in my bank.
I
can
think
hand some out.
like stone skill oil is important too for those
Yeah.
Titan flasks.
Okay, so fishing and Grom's blood, got it.
Yeah, that's like the main priority. If you guys are ever running Diremo East, there's like a lot of good herb spots in there for Grom's blood, so you should definitely try to grab those if you have an herber in your group.
Pass those tubers off to mages too.
Yeah, the tubers, those are juicy.
I'm down to do jump runs. If that's a good way to farm it, and I'll work on fishing.
Yeah, jump runs are really good. Yeah, I have some leftover mats on my mate or my priest. I have
Where are you? Oh, you're on the thing.
like 150 stone scale oil.